Flicking the light, sparking the flame, trying to forget my own dreadful name. Rolling the paper tight around the strain, hoping the vapor numbs out the brain. I inhale deeply, holding in the cloud, muting the anxiety that speaks too loud. Grinding the herb on the coffee tabletop, waiting for the heavy depression to drop. The room gets foggy, the vision gets thick, using the remedy to heal the sick. But when the euphoric elevation starts to fade, I am back to sitting in the freezing shade, medicating sadness with a fragrant weed, planting a temporary euphoric seed. We elevate, slowly floating to the roof, hiding completely from the painful truth, singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues, soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash, a botanical comfort for a weeping heart. But the gravity tears us right apart. Eyes bloodshot, staring blindly at the wall, ignoring the telephone every time it calls. The chalice is passing from left to right, surviving another unbearable night. Ashtrays overflowing, the curtains are drawn, missing the sunset, missing the dawn. The resin builds up like the guilt in my chest, seeking a moment of artificial rest, medicating sadness with a fragrant weed, planting a temporary euphoric seed. We elevate, slowly floating to the roof, hiding completely from the painful truth, singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues, soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash, a botanical comfort for a weeping heart. But the gravity tears us right apart. The highest temporary, the lowest supreme, waking up slowly from a herbal dream. Burn it down, breathe it in, losing our battle, we cannot win. Hazy mind, singing the low-down ganja blues, paying the psychological heavy dues, soaring high just to violently crash, watching our ambitions turn to gray ash, a botanical comfort for a weeping heart. But the gravity tears us right apart. Smoke is clearing, reality nearing, just the blues remaining. burdened heavily by officials. Boarding passes clutched nervously tightly. Vessels awaiting passengers at docks.
Anchors lifting from murky depths. Engines rumbling beneath metallic decks. Propellers churning frothy white waves. Coastline shrinking into distant horizons.
Leaving familiar territories far behind. Embarking upon uncertain global voyages. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora, searching for home. Compasses pointing towards northern direction. Maps unfolded showing vast geography. Navigators charting courses through gales. Sailors braving unpredictable maritime weather.
Language barriers causing confusing erections. Customs agents inspecting baggage thoroughly. Visas expiring before intended days. Citizenship remaining a complex puzzle.
Leaving familiar territories far behind. Embarking upon uncertain global voyages. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shores, diaspora, searching for home.
Crossing perilous waters demands bravery. Uprooted families clinging together fiercely. New begins require immense sacrifice. Hope anchoring ships in turmoil.
Backboard ship, sail far long trip. Exodus blues, endless travel, seeking refuge across borders. Exodus blues, foreign shore, diaspora, searching for home.
Dark reach, land found, sudden fall. I sweep the ashes from the porcelain tray, wishing these agonizing memories would decay. A silhouette is painted on the bedroom blind,
leaving a devastating wreckage far behind. Buttoning my collar, stepping out the gate, acknowledging this miserable, twisted fate. The harvest we collected was completely spoiled, tainted by the lies in which we both were coiled.
I smell the sweet perfume upon my winter coat, a tragic melody stuck inside my throat. The crop of our affection withered in the frost, a miserable calculation of the things we lost.
No euphoric remedy can fix the fractured trust.
Watching our paradise crumble into dust, breathing in the fumes of the heartbreak fire, caught inside the belly of a tragic fire. Botanical reminder of a ruined vow. We cannot repair this devastation now. The sweetest vegetation turned entirely sour, mourning our romance in the midnight hour.
The light is sparks, but the warmth is gone. Facing the arrival of a dismal dawn, I walk the empty pavement, solitary and cold, reflecting on the fabricated stories told.
The herbal scent is trapped inside my curly hair, a suffocating fragrance that I cannot bear. I open up the window, let the tempest blow, eradicating everything I used to know. The crop of our affection withered in the frost, a miserable calculation of the things we lost.
No euphoric remedy
can fix the fractured trust. Watching our paradise crumble into dust, breathing in the fumes of the heartbreak fire, caught inside the belly of a tragic fire. Botanical reminder of a ruined vow. We cannot repair this devastation now. The sweetest vegetation turned entirely sour, mourning our romance in the midnight hour.
extinguish the ember,
Throw away the leaf,
we are deeply suffocating in this
toxic breed.
the euphoric illusion,
Finally meets the end,
a broken partnership.
we can never mend. Bitter harvest, wasted seed, an agonizing, lonely weed, shattered bone, breathing in the fumes of the heartbreak fire, caught inside the belly of a tragic fire. Botanical reminder of a ruined vow. We cannot repair this devastation now. The sweetest vegetation turned entirely sour, mourning our romance in the midnight hour. Smoke has cleared, heartbreak remains, Kaya crying in the rain. Shuffled the tarot cards looking for a clue. Pulled the hanging man, color deep in blue. Candle wax dripping on the wooden floor. Hearing phantom knocking at the cellar door. I bought an amulet to ward off the grief, but magical trinkets bring no relief.
Consulting the oracle in the midnight fog, listening to the howling of a stray black dog. The crystal ball is cloudy, completely opaque, revealing a tragedy I cannot forsake.
Burn some sage to clear the gloomy room, still trapped entirely inside this tomb. Supernatural omens flashing in the sky, even the most powerful enchantments lie. We try to conjure happiness from thin air, but the supernatural cannot cure despair. Caught in the grip of a mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head.
Owl is hooting from the cypress tree, sending a cryptic message down to me. I trace the pentagram deep in the sand, trying to interpret what I can't understand.
Brewing a potion in an iron pot, tying my emotions in a sailor's knot. The palm reader gasped when she saw my lines, told me I was cursed by the ancient signs. Supernatural omens flashing in the sky, even the most powerful enchantments lie. We try to conjure happiness from thin air, but the supernatural cannot cure despair. Caught in the grip of a mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head. painted by the midnight sky. A magnificent heritage that money cannot buy. They try to bleach the history, rewrite the text, leaving the indigenous generations perplexed.
But the melanin glows
like an obsidian stone,
reclaiming the glory
of an ancestral throne.
Walking with the posture of an ancient king, refusing to be a puppet on a colonial string. The prejudice is rampant, the system is rigged, but the foundation of our culture is deeply digged. I wear my ebony skin
as a badge of might, shining exceptionally brilliant in the light.
From the motherland across the vast, cruel ocean,
we survived the brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, the remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place.
The textbooks omitted our monumental deeds, but we are the flowers from invincible seeds. I dread my hair to honor the tribal past, building a solidarity destined to last.
They mock the vernacular, they fear the drum, terrified of the power from which we come. I adorn my neck with the cowrie shell, breaking the chains of a sociological hell. From the motherland across the vast, cruel ocean, we survived the brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, the remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place.
Practices behind. We are the architects of our own destiny, marching forward in absolute unity.
Ebony pride, stand up tall, we will never ever fall.
Black and proud, crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race,
Radiating royalty in a hostile place. Beautiful black, royal crown, never let the system bring you down. looking for a clue. Pulled the hanging man, color deep in blue. Candle wax dripping on the wooden floor. Hearing phantom knocking at the cellar door. I bought an amulet to ward off the grief, but magical trinkets bring no relief.
Consulting the oracle in the midnight fog, listening to the howling of a stray black dog. The crystal ball is cloudy, completely opaque, revealing a tragedy I cannot forsake.
Burn some sage to clear the gloomy room, still trapped entirely inside this tomb. Supernatural omens flashing in the sky, even the most powerful enchantments lie. We try to conjure happiness from thin air, but the supernatural cannot cure despair. Caught in the grip of a mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head.
Owl is hooting from the cypress tree, sending a cryptic message down to me. I trace the pentagram deep in the sand, trying to interpret what I can't understand.
Brewing a potion in an iron pot, tying my emotions in a sailor's knot. The palm reader gasped when she saw my lines, told me I was cursed by the ancient signs. Supernatural omens flashing in the sky,
even the most powerful enchantments lie.
we try to conjure happiness from thin air, but the supernatural cannot cure despair. Caught in the grip of a mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head.
Entirely alone, the spirits cannot save us from the weeping night. Throw the talisman up to the sky. Wicked hex, broken charm,
keeping away from the unseen harm.
Mystic tears,
mystic sorrow, dreading the arrival of a bleak tomorrow. Reading the tea leaves, casting a spell, trapped at the bottom of a wishing well. No voodoo magic can revive the dead, just an eerie halo hanging over my head. Spirits fading, sorrow waiting, mystic shadows fall. Ancestral bones buried deep which traces back centuries ago. Generations suffered tremendous hardships. Family trees bear bitter fruits.
Soil absorbs eras of misery. Dirt holds memories of oppression. Seeds planted within melancholy loam. Agriculture yields depressive crops.
History repeats itself constantly. Heritage dictates future outcomes. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly.
Oh, wildly. Plows tear unforgiving landscapes. Tractors stall amidst thick mud. Seasons ruin harvest expectations.
Famine threatens vulnerable communities. Grandmothers share tragic folk tales. Orphans listen intently nearby. Genealogies map out endless grief. Bloodlines carry genetic depression. History repeats itself constantly. Heritage dictates future outcomes. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly. Oh, wildly.
Digging unearths painful artifacts.
Shovels hit forgotten coffins.
Excavating historical injustices.
Archaeology proves systemic abuse.
Plant, see, watch, grow, reap, pain, reap, whoa.
Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly. Harvest ends, winter comes. Roots remain. Mascara smudges across pale complexion. Scarlet lipstick stains glass rims.
Dim spotlights illuminate empty stages.
Lonely melodies echo through cabarets.
Upright basses pluck somber notes. Trumpeter blows jazzy lamentations. Waiters clear abandoned tables quiet. quietly.
Midnight audiences departed long ago. Heartbreak resonates within quiet venues. Tragic romances ending abruptly. Melancholy wail, tragic ballad, crooning out sheer devastation. Melancholy wail, broken romance,
Vocal cords trembling,
terribly.
puddles reflecting yellowish street lamps outside. Taxis driving past splashed curbs, umbrellas sheltering anonymous couples walking. Isolation feeling remarkably cold suddenly. Love letters torn into confetti,
Photographs burning inside fireplaces.
memories haunting every waking hour.
Regrets lingering like cheap perfume. Heartbreak resonates within quiet venues. Tragic romances ending abruptly. Melancholy wail, tragic ballad, crooning out sheer devastation. Melancholy wail, broken romance,
Vocal cords trembling,
terribly. Microphones capturing every breath taken.
emotional exhaustion,
Settling deeply inward.
performance finishing without any applause.
Pitch drops, mood sinks, note bends, heart shrinks. Oh, melancholy wail, tragic ballad,
Crooning out sheer devastation.
melancholy wail, broken romance,
Vocal cords trembling,
terribly. Stage darkens, glass shatters,
silence speaks. Ancestral bones buried deep underground. Lineage traces back centuries ago. Generations suffered tremendous hardships. Family trees bear bitter fruits. Soil absorbs areas of misery. Dirt holds memories of oppression. Seeds planted with a melancholy glow. Agriculture yields depressive crops. History
History repeats itself constantly. Heritage dictates future outcomes. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly.
Plows tear unforgiving landscapes,
Tractors stall amidst thick mud.
seasons ruin harvest expectations.
Famine threatens vulnerable communities. Grandmothers share tragic folk tales. Orphans listen intently nearby.
Genealogies map out endless grief.
Bloodlines carry genetic depression. History repeats itself constantly. Heritage dictates future outcomes. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly.
Artifacts,
Shovels hit forgotten coffins.
excavating
Historical injustices. Archaeology proves systemic abuse. Plant seed, watch grow. Reap pain, reap woe. Sorrow roots, grim despair, ground saturated with regret. Sorrow roots, tangled vines, inherited trauma grows wildly. Harvest ends, winter comes, roots remain. Vintage denim hanging outside thrift shops. Leather jackets smelling like stale smoke.
heavy boots stomping down
Market avenues. Spray paint coloring brick walls.
canal boats floating past waterlocks. Buskers playing out the tune instruments loudly. Vendors shouting daily discount prices. Tourists purchasing fake silver rings.
Urban artistic expressions colliding beautifully.
Rebellious youth
Finding creative outlets. Wailing Camden, alternative hub. Masterpieces decorating narrow corridors. Wailing Camden, punk rock scene. Pierced teenagers making loud statements.
trains rumbling across iron bridges above. Pigeons fighting over discarded chips. Sticky floors inside famous dive bars. Bouncers checking identification cards strictly.
Tattoo sketching stories upon pale arms. Hair dyed bright pink today. Independent creators selling handmade crafts. Cassette tapes expressions colliding beautifully. Rebellious youth finding creative outlets. Wailing Camden, alternative hub, masterpieces decorating narrow corridors. Wailing Camden, punk rock scene, pierced teenagers making loud statements.
Gentrification efforts,
Authenticity,
resisting mainstream commercialization.
strongly independent spirit surviving against all odds. Freedom rings through noisy streets.
Pluck string, sip pine,
Sip pine, scream loud. Hey, hey, hey. Wailing Camden, alternative hub, masterpieces decorating narrow corridors. Wailing Camden, punk rock scene, pierced teenagers making loud statements. And buzzes, crowd cheers.
train departs.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
My complexion is painted by the midnight sky, a magnificent heritage that money cannot buy. They tried to bleach the history, rewrite the text, leaving the indigenous generations perplexed. But the melanin glows like an obsidian stone, reclaiming the glory of an ancestral throne.
Walking with the posture of an ancient king, refusing to be a puppet and a colonial string. The prejudice is rampant, the system is rigged, but the foundation of our culture is deeply digged. I wear my ebony skin as a badge of might,
Shining exceptionally brilliant in the light. From the motherland across the vast cruel ocean, we survived the brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place.
The textbooks omitted our monumental deeds, but we are the flowers from invincible seeds. I dread my head to another tribal past, building a solidarity destined to last.
They mock the vernacular, they fear the drum, terrified of the power from which we come. I adorn my neck with the cowrie shell, breaking the chains of a sociological hell. From the motherland across the vast cruel ocean, we survived the brutal historical commotion. The genetics are strong, the lineage is pure, an undeniable majestic presence will endure. Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place.
Celebrate the color,
Elevate the mind,
leaving the discriminatory
practices behind.
We are the architects,
of our own destiny,
marching forward in absolute unity. Yeah.
ebony pride, stand up tall, we will never ever fall. Black and proud, ebony pride,
Stand up tall,
stand up tall,
we will never
ever
ever fall. Black and proud. Hey, yeah.
Crowned in the beauty of the Rasta black, deflecting every single ignorant attack. The roots are resilient, the spirit is bold, a remarkable story that needs to be told. Kings and queens of a marginalized race, radiating royalty in a hostile place. Beautiful black royal crown, never let the system bring you down.
Hey, yeah, yeah.
No, 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 no. Stained glass filtering morning sunlight beautifully. Wooden pews filled with devoted congregants. Pastors delivering passionate Sunday sermons. Hymnals open to page 73.
Choirs wearing purple silken robes, oppression shaking with precise rhythm, hand claps echoing throughout the sanctuary. Voices
Harmonizing in pure joy, spirit moving through the congregation, acknowledging past transgressions openly. Soulful redemption, washing clean,
forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
soulful redemption, second chance.
Grace elevating broken spirits higher. Approaching the altar with deep humility, kneeling down upon velvet cushions, confessing wrongdoing softly into microphones. Tears of relief washing dirty faces,
Baptized baptismal pools filled with warm liquid, submerging completely under the surface, rising up feeling entirely reborn. Applause erupting from the back rows. Spirit moving through the congregation, acknowledging past transgressions openly. Soulful redemption, washing clean,
Forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
soulful redemption, second chance,
Grace elevating broken spirits higher. Step forth,
be saved.
Soulful redemption. Soulful redemption.
Washing clean,
forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
Soulful redemption.
second chance,
Grace elevating broken spirits higher.
heaven spoken. Choir hums, peace settles. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Pack my garments in a canvas sack. Turn the steering wheel, never looking back. The rear view mirror shows a burning bridge, speeding recklessly across the mountain ridge. I endured the insults, swallowed all the pride. Now I'm catching rides on the ocean tide.
Engine roaring down an unnamed road, shedding the weight of a monumental load. Left the photographs scattered on the lawn. By the time they notice,
I'll be long gone, seeking a latitude where the air is sweet, far from the deception of the bitter street. Crossing the borders of a troubled mind, leaving the agonizing history behind. The horizon is calling with a brilliant hue, staring this vessel into the absolute blue. We are embarking on a soulful exodus, shattering the chains that once bound us. No compass needed, no dictated route, pulling the corruption right by the root. Marching onward till the spirit is free, navigating through this uncharted sea.
starlit canopy is my only guide. Washed away the secrets that I used to hide. Every mile marker is a victory won,
Chasing the warmth I finally found the courage to boldly speak. The engine sputters, but the wheels still turn. Watching the remnants of our sorrow burn, crossing the borders of a troubled mind, leaving the agonizing history behind. The horizon is calling with a brilliant hue, staring this vessel into the absolute blue. We are embarking on a soulful exodus, shattering the chains that once bound us. No compass needed, no dictated route, pulling the corruption right by the root, marching onward till the spirit is free, navigating through this uncharted sea. Isn't on a map. We finally escaped the psychological trap. Moving forward, never stopping. Old leaves dropping, freedom calling. Moving forward, never stopping. Old leaves dropping, freedom calling. We are embarking on a soulful exodus, shattering the chains that once bound us. No compass needed, no dictated route, pulling the corruption right by the root, marching onward till the spirit is free, navigating through this uncharted sea. Keep on driving, soulful arriving, exodus to a better day. Folding your sweaters, placing them in a box, changing the combinations on the rusty locks. I thought I would scream, I thought I would break, but there is a strange tranquility in this wake. The house is profoundly quiet, the kettle is warm. I found the elusive eye of the tragic storm.
Sitting on the park bench, feeding the birds, no longer searching for complicated words. The anger has evaporated into the autumn breeze, leaving a placid silence among the willow trees. I watch the golden sun dip below the lake, accepting the reality of my mistake. No violent thunderstorms, no crashing wave, just a gentle surrender to what we couldn't save. The sharp edges of the tragedy have turned blunt, retreating entirely from the battlefront, sinking comfortably into a mellow grief, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief.
sad smile rests upon my face, sweeping the kitchen floor with a steady hand. Finally beginning to gracefully understand. The panic has subsided, the terror is gone. Welcoming the pastel colors of the violent thunderstorms. No crashing wave, just a gentle surrender to what we couldn't save. The sharp edges of the tragedy have turned blunt, retreating entirely from the battlefront. Sinking comfortably into a mellow grief, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief. Exhale the rush, everything settles in a quiet hush. Gentle mind, sinking comfortably into a mellow breeze, floating like a feather on a coral reef. A tender melancholy, exceptionally mild, crying as softly as a sleeping child. No more fighting for an elusive relief, just wrapping my shoulders in a mellow grief. So mellow, so gentle, a quiet goodbye. Filtering morning sunlight beautifully. Wooden pews filled with devoted congregants, pastors delivering passionate Sunday sermons, hymnals open to page 73.
Choirs wearing purple silk and robes, percussion shaking with precise rhythm,
hand claps echoing throughout the sanctuary, voices harmonizing in pure joy.
Spirit moving through the congregation,
acknowledging past transgressions openly.
Soulful redemption,
washing clean,
forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
Spirits higher,
approaching the altar with deep humility, kneeling down upon velvet cushions, confessing wrongdoing softly into microphones.
Tears of relief washing dirty faces, baptismal pools filled with warm liquids, submerging completely under the surface, rising up feeling entirely reborn. Applause erupting from the back rows,
Spirit moving through
unconditional love and mercy. Transform dark past into bright futures. Walk righteously from this day forward.
Sing loud,
Oh,
praise high,
step forth.
step forth, be saved. Soulful redemption,
Washing clean,
Forgiveness flowing like a mighty river.
redemption,
redemption,
second chance,
Grace elevated.
broken spirits higher. Amen spoken. Choir hums, peace settles. Yeah. Yeah. Sequins on my dress, glittering so bright. Stepping through the alley in the pale moonlight. Cardboard shacks surrounding this velvet door, where the ghetto elite glide across the floor. I sip a cocktail from a chip glass cup, watching the local hustlers living it up.
Tipping my fedora to the saxophone man, playing the melody the best that he can. Cigar smoke swirling up to the tin roof. Rhythm is the evidence, music is the proof.
A pocket full of change, but I feel like a king when the brass section finally starts to swing.
It's a
Sophisticated hustle in a rough domain, dancing right through the poverty and pain. The syncopated magic makes us feel alive. This is how the broken-hearted manage to survive. We're swaying to the trench town jazz tonight, where the gritty shadows meet the neon light. Plucking the strings of a ragged old soul, letting the elegant vibrations take control. It's a ghetto symphony, a masterpiece of class, lost inside the magic of the trench town jazz.
dice are rolling heavy in the corner booth. Old folks reminiscing on their misspent youth. I spin you around holding your waist tight.
Everything is perfect in this humid night. The piano keys stick, but the chord is divine, pouring out the music like a vintage wine. We might be impoverished, we might be obscure, but our sense of rhythm is absolute and pure. It's a sophisticated hustle in a rough domain, dancing right through the poverty and pain. The syncopated magic makes us feel alive. This is how the broken-hearted manage to survive. We're swaying to the trench town jazz tonight, where the gritty shadows meet the neon light. Plucking the strings of a ragged old soul, letting the elegant vibrations take control. It's a ghetto symphony, a masterpiece of class, lost inside the magic of the trench town jazz. We're swaying to the trance town jazz tonight, where the gritty shadows meet the neon light. Plucking the strings of a ragged old soul, letting the elegant vibrations take control. It's a ghetto symphony, a masterpiece of class, lost inside the magic of the trance town jazz.
Play it smooth,
Trance town jazz, feeling the groove, ghetto symphony.
staring blankly at a terrifying white canvas, feeling uninspired, completely directionless. Then you walked in with dirt on your shoes, bringing the colors that I needed to use. Your tangled hair carries the scent of the pine. Suddenly a brilliant idea is entirely mine. Carrying a notebook filled with scribbled rhyme, a traveling poet, ignoring the constraints of time. I offer a metaphor, I suggest a phrase, guiding your brush through the creative maze. A visionary drifter, spreading the seed, fulfilling your imaginative desperate need. The ink is flowing, the portrait is clear, eradicating the typical artistic fear. We mix the palette, we sketch out the line, crafting a masterpiece perfectly fine. Guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the boredom, sparking the fuse, painting the melody, sculpting the word, making sure the silent expressions are heard. A beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place. Hey, I play a chord progression on this hollow wood, teaching you to express what you understood. The gallery waits for the final display. We work meticulously throughout the day, tracing the contours, defining the shape, a glorious, imaginative, grand escape. You are the catalyst, you are the spark, illuminating the corners of the dark. The ink is flowing, the portrait is clear, eradicating the typical artistic fear. We mix the palette, we sketch out the line, crafting a masterpiece perfectly fine. Guided directly by the dreadlock muse, scattering the border, sparking the fuse, painting the melody, sculpting the word, making sure the silent expressions are heard. A beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place. In the entire town, our imagination is running beautifully wild, creating art as freely as a curious child. Stroke by stroke, line by line, vision
sessions I heard a beautiful portrait of rhythm and grace, finding the genius in this quiet place.
Masterpiece finished,
The muse smiles, art remains. Sliding down the pipe, the moon is entirely heavy and right. Sneaking past the curfew, avoiding the cops, heading to the warehouse where the heavy bass drops. Got my checkered shoes and my suspenders tight, ready to disappear into the night.
wiring up the speakers in the abandoned hall. Graffiti messages sprayed on the wall. The generator hums with a dangerous spark, lighting up a sanctuary out in the dark. The selector is spinning a rare vinyl crate. Hurry up, brothers, you don't wanna be late.
This is our rebellion, this is our escape, bending the rules out of their regular shape. The authorities sleep while the underground wakes. We're causing a tremor that violently shakes. Everybody join the midnight skank, drawing our energy from a secret bank. Left foot, right foot, bouncing off the floor, sweating till we simply can't sweat anymore. Hide from the radar, dance in the gloom, ignite in the fire inside of this room.
Shoulder, the atmosphere is dense, jumping completely over the boundary fence. The brass section blows a triumphant attack. There is no pausing and no turning back.
Dizzy from the motion, intoxicated on sound, stomping our worries straight into the ground. Tomorrow we return to the mundane routine, but tonight we are royalty of the unseen. This is our rebellion, this is our escape, bending the rules out of their regular shade. The authorities sleep while the underground wakes. We're causing a tremor that violently shakes. Everybody join the midnight skank, drawing our energy from a secret bank. Left foot, right foot, bouncing off the floor, sweating till we simply can't sweat anymore. Hide from the radar, dance in the gloom, ignite in the fire according to the blistering fire, tested by the flames of cruel desire. The temperature rises, the oxygen burns. This fragile exterior finally learns to withstand the pressure, endure the heat, refusing to accept a bitter defeat.
Placed directly upon the heavy anvil, enduring the strikes with an absolute will. Sparks are flying across the darkened room, forging a weapon to conquer the gloom. The hammer descends with a punishing blow,
but my inner foundation continues to grow. We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional debt. I'm walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles, remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul.
Shielding my chest with an armor of steel, protecting the sensitive parts that I feel. The furnace is roaring, the bellows expand. I am the toughest survivor in the land.
Polishing the surface until it gleams, defending the borders of my wildest dreams. The vulnerabilities have crystallized, a resilient warrior fully actualized. We are shaped by the hardship, molded by pain, washing the rust in the freezing rain. The alloy hardens, the structure is set, paying off every emotional. Walking around with an iron soul, completely immune to the toll. You can bend the exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggles, remarkably bold, bearing the weight with an iron soul. Exterior, scratch up the paint, but this heavy metal will never go faint. Tempered by struggle, remarkably bold.